You join me, I am with Deagen Fairclough, the leader of the current F4 Championship. I mean, we've just had a little bit of a chat off camera, and you're 18 years old, leading the F4. What's that like?
Very good, actually. It's a different lifestyle than normal kids get, but yeah, very, very fortunate and grateful to be where I am.
The spec of the car, is it exactly the same in the US as the British one, or are there different specs?
No, it's a Ligier chassis as well, and actually I had the honour to do some development work. I was the first ever person to drive the Gen 2 Ligier F4 car, and it's very good. I love the car, but it's obviously it's very different from the Tatis. They're both great cars, both in similar pace, and yeah, something else to get used to is the Pirelli tyre, which is just completely different than anything I've ever driven before.
So if you could be so kind as to talk us through the cars a little bit, just because F4, I'm aware that the cars are all pretty similar. It's about the skill of the driver. So what is it about these cars that's similar, and what are you able to tweak around a little bit with?
So the cars are all identical, absolutely identical between every single car on the grid. All the same chassis, all the same brakes, the same engine, same gearboxes, completely identical. We're allowed to tweak setup a little bit, so we can change the setup depending on what the drivers would like.
I mean, the conditions between yesterday and today, entirely different. This is more like a British summer that we're expecting rather than the rain yesterday. How difficult does that make the change between one day to the next?
Yeah, I mean, I came here without any practice, any test days, and it was expectable that it will be difficult against the local heroes, especially in the rain. And then I went into the first race without any tri lap, so yeah, of course that's not easy.
Have you been able to kind of learn from some of the team members? Obviously, Deagen, it's a different team, but second F4 season from them. Any tip sharing, or is it always got to beat your teammate?
Yeah, there's always tip sharing. There's always data that's being put around and stuff, and especially with high tech, you get to speak to all the other categories like the F2 and F3 drivers and stuff, and they've all experienced it all before. So if you need someone to speak to, you can always go to them.
What was that race for you?
Yeah, no, it's a tricky start. I didn't get a very good getaway, but we made some places back up on the lap one, and then unfortunately the safety car came out, sort of destroyed the race a little bit. But no, we might get P4, P5, so it's decent points to the championship, yeah.
And it's been a mixed weekend for you, but I mean, we're ending it with some silverware, top of the rookies. I mean, let's just start with how you're feeling.
I mean, over the moon, to be honest. It's been a bit of a roller coaster of a weekend, with unfortunately a DNF in race one yesterday due to mechanical issues. However, we came back with a strong race earlier today. We had some misfortune with the front wing, so it's been a weekend of resilience really, and just trying to fight back all the time.